What's going on, guys? I just picked up this 1986 Honda Shadow 500 for $200 off of Facebook Marketplace. So I was just scrolling through Facebook Marketplace like I do almost every day at this point. I'm kind of addicted to it, not gonna lie. And the ad looks super rushed. It's like really bad pictures of the bike, and the post is like, I need this gone or I'm taking it to the scrapyard, $200. So I messaged him within 30 minutes of him posting the ad, and I was like, hey, I will come get it tomorrow. I asked him, does it have a key and is it the whole bike? He said yes to both. I said, I'll be there tomorrow. So I just picked it up, and it does have a few problems with it, but it's actually in pristine condition. So I'm gonna get it off the trailer and wash it up, and I'll show it to you. So I showed up to this guy's house having no idea what I was in for. $200 motorcycle with almost nothing about the bike in the ad. And he's just a super cool dude. He says it was his father-in-law's bike, and he was apparently the original owner. So I even have the original owner's manual for it and the Honda toolkit that comes with it. It's actually in super good shape. You can tell it's been inside for its entire life. It's a 37-year-old bike, and it does not look like it. So that's some of the good. And then, of course, there's some bad. For 200 bucks, there's gotta be bad, right? The worst part probably is I do not have the title for this bike. However, I do have a bill of sale, and I'm working on a workaround to get this bike registered in Vermont. It's a whole thing, but the front brake is completely non-functional. It is just, I think it just leaked all the brake fluid out from somewhere, so I'm gonna have to figure out where that's leaking, maybe rebuild the master cylinder, we'll see. The back brake is a little sticky, that just needs some grease. I don't know anything about the electrical system on this bike. I have no idea what'll work or what won't. It's got 32,000 miles on it. The gas in the tank smells disgusting, so I'm gonna need to drain that out and surely clean the carburetors. But first thing I wanna know really bad is, if I hook this up to the jumper cables, will the ignition come on? And will it turn over? So let's find that out right now. All right, let's see what happens. Check out how cool this Honda key is. All right, moment of truth. Nothing, absolutely nothing. This is a little fuse box right here. It's a little bit busted, but I'm gonna take this off. So this fuse was just on the bike loosely, and I'm missing a fuse right here. Could that be the only answer? Probably not. This thing is ridiculous. The airbox is right here, and it comes all the way up through this thing into the carbs. That is crazy. There is a busted 30 amp fuse in here, and that is the one that I have, so maybe the past owner was onto something. Oh, there it is. No way. Oh, and that works. I feel like I don't want to jinx it, but this is seeming way too easy so far. When I pulled the tank off, it completely snapped the fuel line, so I definitely need a new fuel line. I'm gonna pull these carbs and see what's going on with them. Probably just clean those, put them back together, put some new fuel in, and see if I can get this thing to start. Uh-oh. There's my pre-filter for the fuel. The inside of the tank looks fine, it just smells horrible. Oh, this thing is so weird. There we go. Chokes. Oh gosh. Gosh. Ah, yes. There they are. This was a pain to get out, but that's just because the boots are 37 years old that hold it in. But I'm gonna pull this thing apart, clean it up, and put in some new fuel lines on it and see what we're working with inside of it. There's no fuel in the carbs. That means somebody properly drained the fuel out of the carbs before putting it away. Meaning that I have so much less work to do in the carbs than I thought. That jet's fun. No way, they're clean. That's so crazy. These look like the stock jets too, because they've got the little K-Hin or Keyhine or whatever logo on them. Everything looks super good, so I want to put the bowls back on, make some new hoses for this carb, and I'm going to put it back on and see if the bike starts. All right, that was way harder than it should have been, but I got new fuel lines on the carb. This carb is so hard to get in and out of this bike. Here's my state-of-the-art temporary gas tank. All right, so both of the float bowls are leaking. Not just the one I took apart, but it's kind of to be expected. So I'm gonna have to get a new seal kit. I have high expectations for this bike, which maybe I shouldn't have because I might jinx myself, but it is a Honda after all. But that means I'm gonna have to order some parts and can't finish this today. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is just the first video in a series that I wanna do on this bike. Like I said, there's a bunch of stuff I'm gonna need to do, and I'm not done with the mower yet, so stay tuned for more mower videos, but I'm very excited to start this new series, so stay tuned, subscribe if you wanna see more of this stuff, and I'll catch you in the next one.